Wow. So
Nice.
Hamzu, Arun, and Sajir, thank you very much, guys, for putting that presentation together. I wouldn't have happened without you guys. So really appreciate that. Okay. Now, can we spend 5 minutes or so talking to the team leaders of the competition before we close this?
First, we will need a acceptance speech from Sajid. How did you do it?
Sajid, tell us, how did you clock so many hours?
I just didn't look at the watch.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. Where is Rashmi, by the way, the team leader of the winning team? I think she's hiding. Rashmi, where are you?
I was there earlier. Hold on, let me see if I can get her back.
Okay, we've got you, girl. Vice captain, aren't you? Oh, there she is. Can we all give a round of applause to Rashmi for leading her team and to victory?
Hey, Javed, she's not the captain. She's the chief.
That's the chief. Oh, there you go. I thought she was the head of department or Panchayat president that week.
No, I am not the Panchayat president.
So, hey, well done, Rashmi. Tell us, how did you do it? How did you lead your team?
Actually, I didn't really have to do anything much because I think I got a very good team, and everyone were so enthusiastic, and they all pitched in, and I really didn't have to do anything much.
Okay, well, that's being very modest and humble, but that's good. Good quality to have in a leader. Anup from the Yodhas, number 2. How did you do it, Anup? Can you come on? Can you unmute and tell us?
I think it's not here.
He's not there. All right. Listen, so Rashmi, would you like to add anything more on behalf of your team?
I think we were just happy, all of us really wanted to do something and do something for our fitness, and I think everyone were very much into it that way. So I really had a very good team. Everyone in the team was really pitching in, and every time all the 3 challenges that we have done, I think every time it was a team effort, and everyone were trying to pitch in and do whatever they could. And we really didn't force anyone to do anything extra or anything. Everyone was trying to do whatever they could, and they did. In the end, everyone was trying to do whatever they could to add on to the time and make the team win.
Actually, I think what Rashmi said, the newcomers actually pitched in a lot more towards the end. And I don't know if it's a team or what, and I'll tell you this about Rashmi, she constantly monitors. I mean, if she thinks someone hours are not right, she'll tell them, please go back and check your hours. So Rashmi was a great chief for all of us.
Yeah, I heard that she was putting in square pie charts and analysis to get the team going as well every day.
Yeah, she's very modest and very humble, but she did a great job. Thank you, Rashmi.
Great job, Rashmi. Great job.
I think I got a lot of help. I got a lot of help from Jandeep, Gauri, Tariq, all these people. I think so many people, Jimmy. I mean, they were all coming and giving words of wisdom every time.
And what a great way to connect, isn't it? In a smaller group, you're connecting with people after 20 years that you have lost touch with or reconnected. And I think it's phenomenal what you've achieved, and your team, what you've achieved. You've put yourself into a room, reconnected, and you made it work. And I think that's commendable. Well done.
Anup is here.
Anup, Yoda, which means warrior, by the way. Okay. Tell us how you got it. How did you win the silver cup? Tell me all about it, Anup.
Anup, you're not audible.
Can Manju sir speak if she's around?
He's speaking, but we can't hear him.
Okay.
Anup.
He's in Bahamas, isn't he? Um, okay, let's bring in Rigi. Rigi, are you around? She did say she might not be able to join in. She is the leader of the
Can
Django.
you hear me, Javed?
Oh, I can hear you now. Yes, there you are. Hey,
Okay, I accidentally put it on mute and I didn't realize it. Okay, anyway.
so tell
Yeah,
me how you did it, Anup.
uh, I would say the kind of transformation that the team had from last week to this week was phenomenal. I mean, we were pretty, I mean, a little lagging the last week, and what the comeback that happened from everybody was like really phenomenal, very motivating, and I think you know everybody really stretched. Like you had on the last day, it was like the hour meter was like rolling so fast, and it was so encouraging to see that, and everybody was like contributing 4 hours, and I think Nitin contributed about 6 hours or something, which was like phenomenal. So there was a lot of enthusiasm which came with the team, and a lot of group work which was done. It was really nice to have them.
Well done. Good win, dude. I mean, and I can see you running marathons very quickly. The way you're also running, you done like 20 kilometers, Rigi, 17 kilometers in one stretch, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, that was the last. I mean, that was the highest I've done actually.
Well
and
done.
I- and I and I wouldn't have imagined that I could go this far without this group.
Okay. So well done to you and the Yodhas. Good leading and good teamwork. Well done, Yodhas.
Manjusha was a real help, I would say. I mean, she got everybody coordinating with everybody and getting. I mean, I was like a little cut off on a couple of days, but Manjusha really helped a lot.
Great.
So a lot of credit goes to her as well.
Great. Well done, Manjusha. Well done. So yes, Rashmi, please.
Yeah, I wanted to mention Chandan because he really put in a lot of effort, and he used to have all the statistics, like manually he used to do everything and update us every morning. So he volunteered to do that, and he used to do that every morning, even when he got injured. He had a shoulder injury, and he was in a lot of pain, and he couldn't participate much towards the end, but still he was doing this. So I have to mention his name.
Well done, Chandan. And I'll tell you what, even I heard about Chandan from Gauri. We were discussing we need a successor for the operations president, Sajir. As Chandan was doing for the team, Sajir was doing it for the whole club. So he was number crunching, and it's not an easy job. So first of all, hats off to Sajir and Chandan. There is a position for vice president operations open. If you apply, you already got the job, dude. All right. So great work, and thank you for that feedback, Rashmi. I really appreciate that. Rigi, the rower from Seattle, the leader of Django's. Can we have her, please? Is she here?
Javed, she left. She was there, but she had some.
That's okay. Is there anybody else who can speak for her from her team?
See, I'll tell you something. Rigi, after Rigi, actually, we also choose Harish as one of our team leaders. So I think it's apt for him to speak on our behalf now.
Harish, you're on, dude. Come on. Show us how good looking you are. Say something. How did you do it?
No, the thing was wonderfully walking around, especially because we everything added and gone with the spirit of the Django's, and everybody, especially the Adipoli, what we contributed with the Darren, and that was one of the things, because especially all the people among the heroes which comes to, he's the only one who speak Malayalam, and that's what the team which we gel together. Probably this week we may not be able to put much of the effort from the Star Wars, especially Naveen, which is injured because he's the first one who has been added the most from our last week. And especially Sajir was also a little lag because of the injury and also DD. But even then, we were able to scale through. And last week we were winner, and this week we were came third. It was entirely a total team effort. and everybody chipped in and contributed. And especially special mention on Arun, who recently came in, and he stole the show. He came second and even started challenging Sajin without show. So, and Liju, he initially envisaged to be only on the top 10, but even came to top 5. Later point of time, especially the others who's been joined, like Archana and Alice, all contributed well, and everybody clocked, because we plan to be at least 10 hours. And most starting point over here is that the children who's been also participating along with that. So take it as a family affair. And they are pushing it out, especially Rajiv, who's been lazy on his boozing, and his son itself has been pushing him to go for a walk. So that's just been everybody get connected across the globe from east to west, and we done a very good bonding effort on here. Thanks, Javed, for putting us together and make it as a happy affair.
Thank you for being a good
especially
leader.
thanks for our Darren. Adipoli.
Great, Adipoli. Thank you, Harish. Thank you for your kind words. Harish, good leadership there, and I like the way you summarized it well. Now, going forward, you did mention clocked in 10 hours. Now we've got a new set of rules which are built around recovery as well. What I would request from your end and the other leaders in the group and the members of the club is let's make that law, that the rule be implemented well, so that as leaders of the club, we tell the people who are overdoing it that they need to stop. It's not just about winning, but it's about winning, with recovery in place. We don't want anybody to get hurt, injured, because that's the last thing we would want. So please help, make this rule be implemented. And I can see how engaged you are. You could be one of the forerunners of who could make this happen. Yeah. Okay.
And especially because in our team, I just forgot to mention on Vinu. Vinu is in the room now? He's a good motivating speaker, especially on WhatsApp. Is he around? I think
He's not here.
Vinu not joined today, right? Okay.
Sorry.
He's always doing the walk the talk.
Okay.
Harish, don't forget
Because
Manju.
we'll look forward that Rajiv.
Don't forget Manju.
Manju is always because she now the order was for especially in the Australian time. She's always giving the butter chicken ideas and all.
Basically, I think this is the case with all the other groups too, all the other teams too. It has always been a constant rotation of people taking up and jumping in and pitching in for anywhere and everywhere, whether there is motivation, whether there is a little bit more of offhand jokes, connections. So every time there is always a circle of people who jumps in and pitches in. So everybody has contributed one way or the other, for sure.
Thanks, Rajiv. Thank you for that. Spartans, can we have Priya here? Is she Priya here?
Yes, here, but I think she's yes, here. Yeah.
Hi, Priya.
Hello. Priya, you should start with your national anthem.
This is Sparta. I'll do that. That's my job. Her job is leading. Priya, I can't see you. Are you here?
Yes, I'm back.
Hey, good to see you. There you are. Priya is from Muscat, Oman, which is locked down. They get a couple of hours. She goes out and does work out. And this was one of the challenges of the Spartans, as you know, Lewis. A lot of the people were in lockdown. But that being said, this lady had the tough job of leading the Spartans. How did you find it?
They're always crying Sparta. You really had to make them move out. And then it was a fantastic 3 seasons we had together. And congratulations to Team Kiddu and Django for winning the title. And we had a wonderful team with the Spartans in. And everybody I think none of us were really pushing hard to win. We were trying to be fit. So we did our part in motivating each other to move the small steps. And of course, we had Javed, Arun Koshi, and who else? Faisal, Vijay, all the top at the top, making us putting all the hard effort so that we don't come too much low. So thanks to all of you guys who did exceptionally well in pitching into our team so that we don't look bad on the score card. And we always had Kirus and Django's to motivate us with the ever rolling the number card. So it was fun. I think that's all I can say.
No, thank you very much for that. You had a tough job, Priya, and it was amazing to see you as a leader. And I've been reading up on Muscat, Oman. It's one of the most draconian lockdowns. It's deserted most of the time. You can't go out. You can only go at a certain period of time. It's quite different here in the UK, as Hannah was saying. We can go out and do exercises. So the pandemic is doing its number on us, and so hats off to you to lead the team and also get your own exercises in.
It's just you come back home at 6 and go out till 7, and you have to be back home before 7. Otherwise, you have the police circling around you. And it's 100 Riyal fine. I don't know to convert it.
Good one. Arun Koshi, you always complain that I speak too much. Let me give the floor to you. The mic's in front of you. Please say something about the Spartans and how you found the experience. I don't think he's around. Okay, that's all right. Okay, guys, so thank you very much for your time. Thank you for taking part in the competition. Thank you again, champs, for lending us your time, sharing your data, getting involved with 180, 90 Indians in a room. Any comments here? Anybody else want to make a comment before we close the event? Oh, in fact, there is one more thing, but anyways, any other comments, please? Anything on the chat, Rakesh, that we wanna discuss quickly? Let me see if there's something on the chat. Good messages. So thank you very much for that. Now, what I'm going to do now is Darren, Becca, Hannah, and Lewis, they're my guests here today. I have to serve them food. I can't keep them hungry for long. So I will, right after this, I will do a 2-minute, 3-minute presentation on the pick challenge, which was put together by Linny. So she's made a presentation. If there are no more comments, I want to give the champions a round of applause, and to all of us in the room, including the team leaders, for doing a great work. All right, thank you very much, guys. Okay, thank you. So I will be with you guys in not more than 3 minutes. Once I finish the click or pick challenge, and I will share the slides with you so you also see what this is about. It's only 3 slides, but I just want to close it off with that competition, if that's okay. All right, great. Thank you, guys. Bye. Bye, folks.